Hey, this is Sheila. Thank you so much for the ones that are following me on YouTube. You know, on Instagram, I only get 60 seconds. And I'm like, okay, I got to cram everything in 60 seconds. So as most of you know, I'm an NPC judge and a national judge, and I also do posing. But right now I'm coming as a judge, and I judge the NBC Southwest USA in the Arlington Convention Center. It was a good show. It was a good show. Um, this video is mainly for bikini. Um, you know, when the bikini first came out, it was supposed to have been wearing a suit that's off the rack. And somehow got lost. Girl, I am sweating again. Excuse my place, I'm moving in a few weeks. So. It was supposed to have been wearing a suit off the rack. And for some reason now, competitors are thinking that they have to have all the stones on the suit to get attention. And that is not true. I mean, when I'm judging, I'll look at a suit or I'll look at a girl in a suit, I'm like, it's a badass suit. But that's it. It's a badass suit. When you get in front of me, that goes away. And I'm looking at the legs and the midsection and her makeup and the way her stance is and her poise and her transition to go to the back and how her glutes look and how making sure that her glute tie-ins are not so dominant. By that time, I forgot how that suit looked. I don't know who the designer is, and I know some great designers, so I know that, oh my God, look at that, y'all. I know some great designers, so I know they won't get offended, but because they're going to make whatever suit you want them to make. So you got to wear the suit. Don't let the suit wear it. I don't want to see a walking chandelier. I mean, you're already going to have stones on the suit, which is not required. You're probably going to have stones on the shoes, which is not required. Then you're going to have the jewelry. Pick and choose your battles, ladies. Make it classy. Make it subtle. On the back, when you do your back pose, if you see that the suit is going up the crack of your butt and it bothers you, then don't wear it. Actually, I'll take that back because some of you, it might not even bother, but it's distasteful to wear a suit where it's going in the middle of your crack, not the middle of your butt, the middle of your crack. That shows lack of respect for the people that are in the show. I'm just spitting it out, and I'm known for just keeping it real, so I'm gonna keep it real. It takes away from you. So be mindful that even if we don't approach you at this local level, somebody's going to approach you somewhere else at a higher level. So practice good judgment and get the right kind of suit. Go to a suit maker and look at the suits that she's put out on her girls at the shows. Don't just go for thinking that if I wear a G-string, I'll get attention and then I'll win. Because that's not going to be the case. Sometimes it might be the case, but I guarantee you someone gets sent backstage to get talked to. And if not, somebody will get them down the line. So that's just food for thought. Remember also, ladies, on the back pose, do not squat. We can see your hamstring tie-in just fine standing a little bit straighter. I'm not saying lock the legs out, don't lock the knees out, but don't squat. This is what I mean by squatting. You can't see my legs, but this here. That's how it looks. It looks like this. It should look like that. It should look like this, not here. If your shoulders are pointing down to the floor, you're bending over too much. That is it. Okay, so practice on that. Practice on that walk to the back if y'all can. Because everything is still sexy. I know most of you say, I got to keep my butt out. But have y'all seen the videos of you walking? And some of you look like you're walking forward. You know when you're in a club but you try to get a man's attention and you have a sultry walk and it's slow and the chest is up. That's the walk I want to see on this stage, ladies. I want to see a confident, sexy walk. So if you know that I'm talking about that back pose, you got 12 weeks, sometimes 16 weeks to work on those glutes. So that when you get on stage, you won't have to walk bent over to make your butt look right. Because at the end of the day, it's bikini. And bikini is sexy. And when y'all see the top 5 girls at the Olympia and the Arnold, it's sexy. It's not, let me walk like this. I don't care how it looks, so my butt looks lifted. It's not that. So take a step back, 16 weeks, 12 weeks, get those glutes in, y'all. Get the glutes in. Now be sure we don't want an overly muscular glute, and we don't want an overly muscular hamstring tie-in. We want a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We want tight in the midsection. We don't want the sides touching on the suit. A six-pack doesn't win a show. It's the whole look. It's like when I did a show, and I don't know her name. She won the overall. And when I saw her in the corner, you got to be ready when you're in the corner. When I saw her in the corner, I said, she's going to win that show. I just knew. She had that look. She was standing on the side, and she wasn't even on deck yet. She was on deck on the side, and I knew right then. And then when you're looking like that, and you're looking hot, then word passes. Kevin, look at the girl right there. Yeah. And then Kevin said, well, let me see what she's working with in the back. But I knew right then. The way she carried herself, she wasn't too tight. She wasn't too hard. I knew when she walked, if I can't see the glutes, that's a good sign. I don't want to see the glutes with you walking towards me because that means your glutes are too big. So I think that's it. This main thing is just about bikini. Y'all, oh my gosh, this is off the record. So my makeup artist was out of town, and I had to go to some kind of premiere. Do you know at the Mac Pro, you can go in and get your makeup done on the fly? It's $1 a minute. So it's $15 for 15 minutes, $30 for 30 minutes, and $60 for 60 minutes. And they're there. You make an appointment. You call the Mac Pro store, and you make an appointment. Or you can walk in. Not for shows, but like if you're going on a hot little date or whatever, all these Mac makeup artists are there. It's only the Mac Pro store, so just keep that in mind. But as far as the showtime, invest in a makeup artist. Even if you're a makeup artist, invest in you one because all you need to do is sit back and chill out in the cut and let someone just pamper you. Let somebody tan you and get your makeup done and get your hair done. Just cater to you. So go and check out all these makeup artists on Instagram, all the social medias. I know so many, and I meet many all the time, from LaKenya Barnes with flawless makeup to Laurie St. Michael to freelance artists, Liza Dora, Tavia, oh my God, there's so many. Patricia Cresswell and Katie Moyer. I just met one called Bridget LaDon. She's at Southside Lamar. I mean, it's so many of them. So y'all do your homework. Get your makeup done. Get prepared. When the bikinis walk out, y'all are the money maker of the show. When y'all walk out, people pay to stay to the end for y'all. Your stuff got to be right. Am I right? Hashtag, thank you so much for listening. Subscribe. Thank you for my followers. I know all of y'all because I begged y'all to follow me.